Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am here to give a presentation for the subject Energy and Environment. Today we are going to discuss about the key trends that are trending in India. So let's get started. First we will see what is energy and power. Energy is known as the capacity to do work. Energy is the property which must be transferred to an object in order to perform the work on or to heat the object. It can be converted in form but not created or destroyed. The SI unit of energy is joule, where the energy transferred to an object by the work of moving it a distance of 1 meter against a force of 1 Newton. Here, power is defined as the rate of doing the work. The amount of energy transferred per unit time, having no direction. The power is a scalar quantity, where the international SI unit of the power is joule per second, where it is also known as watt. Energy and power are related but totally different concept. A tank of petrol contains a certain amount of energy. We can combust this petrol in a certain time period. That is, we can convert the energy of the petrol into a mechanical energy, where we are going to put the petrol into a car, and whenever we start a car, it gets combusted to a mechanical energy. Here, it provides a power to a car. The power is the energy produced per unit of time. Here, you can see power is equals to directly proportional to energy and inversely proportional to the time. The key trends of India in the energy are the various includes demand, electricity, access to the modern energy, and energy production and trade. First we will see demand. India has been responsible for almost 10% of increase in global energy demand since 2000. In the graph you can see we have mentioned the two bars where one represents 2000 and another represents 2003, and you can see the variations that has happened in different countries in the period. It is energy dependent in this period has almost doubled, pursuing the country's share in global demand up to 5.7% in 2013. Here you can see the primary energy demand in India by fuel. Brown represent the coal. Here for in 2000 we have 33% and it is increased to 44% in 2013. Red represent oil. We have around 2% difference. Natural gas is of 1% and nuclear is of same. The 2000 and 2013 we have the same demand for nuclear energy. Then the biogas has decreased its production in 2013 and other renewable resources are maintaining the same. Almost 3/4 of Indian energy demand is met by the fossil fuels, where since 2000 become of a rapid rise in the coal consumption. Oil consumption in 2014 stood at 3.8 million barrels per day and 40% of which is used in the transportation sector. The natural gas is relatively have a small share of energy mixes, where in 2013 we have 6% compared to 21% globally. In the bar graph, you can see the energy demand by the fuel in selected end user sector in energy. In 2000 and 2013, we have different variations in the bar graph which shows the other renewable resources, bioenergy, electricity, gas, oil, coal, the consumption which the user uses in between 2000 and 2013 in India. First two bar represent industry, next two buildings, transport, agriculture. Energy demand has traditionally has a dominant by the building sector which include the residents and services. Then the next one is electricity, where everyone need it. Electricity now consists 15% of final energy consumption since 2000. The country electricity demand in 2013 was 895 terawatt hour, up from 376 terawatt hour in 2000. Here in 2000 we have only 300s, but now it is increased to 800 to 900, where the average annual rate is 6.9%. Here also we have the bar graph where total electrical generation in India by the fuel. Then access to the modern energy. India has made a great stride in improving access to modern energy in recent years. Since 2000, India has more than halved the number of people without access to electricity and doubled the rural electrifying rate, but still around 240 million people or 20% of the population remain without access to electricity. Indian Rural Electrification Programme, the Rajiv Gandhi Grameen Vidya Yojana was launched in 2005 and aimed to provide electricity to villages of 100 inhabitants or more than and free electricity. In July 2015, it was subsumed within a new scheme, the Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Gram Jyoti Yojana, where the main component of the scheme are to separation of the distribution network between agriculture and non-agriculture consumption to reduce the load shedding, strengthening local transmission and distribution and infrastructure and metering. Energy production and trade. The fossil fuels support around three-quarters of Indian primary energy demand in the absence of very strong policy push in favor of alternative fuel. This share will trend to increase over time by household away from traditional use. In India has a third largest hard coal reservoir in the world, where 12% of total world, as well as significant deposit of lignite, yet the decompose of generally of low quality, and India faces major obstacle to development of its coal reservoir. In 2013, India produced almost 340 million tons of coal equivalent, but it also imported some 140 hectares of around 7% of national production come from captive mining. Then, oil and oil production. India is one of the few countries in the world that rely on imports of crude oil while also being significant net exports of refined products. India has relatively modest oil resources and most of the proven reservoirs, around 5.7 billion barrels, are located in the western part of the India and nobly represented are Rajasthan and offshores near Gujarat and Maharashtra. India has almost doubled its